Hi scientists, we're going to do a really easy experiment that is great for spring or summer that lets us see how water travels up a plant's roots into its leaves and flowers. And we're going to do this using colored water. And you can do this with any kind of flower. It could be like a white carnation, a white daisy, a white rose, baby's breath. I've done it with white peonies. The key is that if you really want to see a vibrant color, it needs to be a white flower. But it's very simple to do. You just add some food coloring into some water and let the flower sit in there and observe how it sucks up that water and into its leaves and petals. And the caveat with this experiment is that sometimes it can take 24, 48 hours, maybe even longer to see the results. And found that you can also use romaine lettuce leaves to observe this phenomenon much faster. So if you're in a hurry and you don't want to wait to see flowers change color, you could actually just take some leaves off a romaine lettuce plant and try it there. So here I'm putting some water in 3 different cups. I'm adding 3 different colors, and we're going to see sort of how the different colors work in these leaves. I have noticed that depending on the flower type or the leaf type, the type of color that you use can definitely change how visible the veins and xylem are of a flower, or leaf in this case. So I'll get the leaves in there, and then what is really happening in here is that plants have tiny tubes inside them that are like straws, and they're called xylem. And these are what carry water from the roots all the way up into the plant. And I've done another video on something called transpiration, which is how plants release water out of their leaves into the air. And the water comes from the root all the way up through the plant and then leaves out of the leaf. And as it does that, it uses something called capillary action, which is when water molecules stick to each other, and it will stick to the narrow xylem tubes, and as it moves up the xylem tubes, that water will stick to itself all the way down through the roots and out into the soil, or in this case the cup, and will suck that water all the way up and through the plant. And when you use food coloring, it makes it easy to see where these xylem and veins are in the plant. And it's a really cool way to sort of visualize how plants are moving nutrients and water through them. Now, you might have seen there are some flowers that are very brightly colored, and it's not just the veins, but you can sort of see like the entire petal is awash with color, and that is a little bit trickier to do, but if you're interested in learning how to do that, comment in the comments below that you would like to learn how to do multicolored flower colors, and I can make another video on that in the future. But this is just a really easy way to do an experiment in the classroom where kids can see results really fast, or you can do it in your kitchen over the summer if you just have a little bit of lettuce left over from your salad. And I hope you get to try it at home. It's really fun, and until next time, keep discovering. maybe 6 hours, and then it kind of dehydrates it so that when you put it back into water, it absorbs the liquid more quickly. Also using warm water and adding a little bit of sugar and a little bit of apple cider vinegar can really help the plant sort of suck up that water a little bit quicker and add a more vibrant color. And then obviously adding a lot more food coloring can also give you those vibrant colors.